paradise won't change your mind. Can't shape the lights. I'll take the chance and roll the dice.
Was this part in the original Metroid 2? As it exists here?
They couldn't really do lighting. I mean, you can't do lighting as a on the original Game Boy, but most of the maps are not changed, other than how they sort of look. Like the room layouts and stuff are very, very similar.
Then what would have informed the decision to change this to such a degree? Because this puts a hugely different aspect on how this area would play out.
Let's see, because it's all based on, or it's all supposed to, like, most complaints I've seen about this game, at least in terms of the theming, is about this one area. This, like, it doesn't really make sense that it is here. And I can totally agree with that. Like,
yeah, I don't understand why it's so dark and why these spiky plants.
The only thing I can think of is that the rest of the area, at least the area above where we are, all the green area that's supposed to be the Chozo complex, is what are you sorry? Fine,
may as well.
All right,
just.
No, I need at least something of a timestamp to know what we're going for. So
yeah, the end of the last episode.
Yeah, you're the end of the last episode.
All right, welcome to Behind the Scenes at ETA.
Yeah, whatever. We're going. I'll figure out where the timestamp is, anyways.
This is still good conversation.
I know, but this area was at least above us was themed as being like a munitions complex, if not or. Not necessarily.
Really? It doesn't look anything like a munitions complex.
Like
it's like a jungle.
No, not this area. Not where we are specifically right now. I mean the green area on the map, which is the actual Chozo complex there.
Oh,
it was like munitions manufacturing or something, and this is like just overgrown stuff in it. But most of the complaints I've seen about the theming of the game is all the rest of the not but collapsed areas kind of have some sort of theming to them that makes some semblance of sense.
And this just doesn't.
This is just like, okay, I can kind of see what you were going for here, but at the same time, there's no real flow to get us there. Like, there's no, you just go straight from this.
Yeah, it doesn't logically follow that this area would be next.
Right. Whereas, when we were over in the... Oh, thank God for a save point. When we were over in the waterworks on the other side, we saw that the waterworks was breaking down and it had carved some additional cave systems and things there. So it made sense for those. This was supposed to drain. Oh, no, it's a different one. My mistake, guys. And then when we were in the first Chozo temple area, it was just, it's a Chozo temple. It doesn't really... It's carved out of caverns, and there are caverns around it.
Yeah, it would make sense that a Chozo temple would be on planet Tibis.
This is SR388.
Then that one.
This is the... So I think... And then... Okay, so see, we're moving to... We're deeper in the planet, which means it's now deeper, different rock formation. Now, that's thus the color change.
Purple rocks. It's totally different.
Totally different. And
these rocks are red, but only because there's really hot, glowing
magma, which I'm falling in. That's why I was firing off screen. Sometimes you can get the enemy to spawn and then you can shoot.
Or they're just, off and about where you can shoot them.
Lava.
Magma. Yes. Cool. So, yeah. So like I was saying before, the gear that's interesting.
Hello.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
That was a door that just kind of
scanning the environment
away.
Oh no.
Is this where they grew the...
No, wait. That's the Federation symbol on there.
Oh,
So
shit.
remember when I brought the
Oh,
log
that's
machine?
right. There was a Federation science team around here, right?
Yeah, that was the secondary objective, was find out what happened to the Federation science team.
Oh, they did.
So, and they just gave me an upgrade.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to use them.
I am not looking forward to whatever's about to pop up in here.
I would. Oh, jeez.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. Oh, they go down. Wait.
Well, they go down the same as any other Metroid. 2 super missiles or 10 regular missiles, or somewhere between 6 and 10.
Okay, now he's dead.
Now we know why all these teams are dead.
Because Metroids.
Yeah, and apparently no one else knows how to handle their shit when they come around.
Well,
other than
I mean, that's
Samus.
kind of a theme. Well, okay. I guess that lava I said wasn't supposed to be there is not going to be there anymore. Yeah, see, it's slow. Is this? No. Okay, it was shit. Sometimes they will show, if you get to an area before the lava's fully retreated.
You get to watch it.
Yeah.
Maybe not in here then.
Ha ha ha! My beam is apparently strong enough that I can cheap-ass screw attack these guys to death.
Which is totally not cheap ass.
Well, no, it's the cheap man's screw attack. The cheap
Called
woman's?
Poor Man. Poor man.
No, I'm too cheap to be poor.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Too many letters.
Yeah.
Except not cheap is more expensive, letter-wise.
Like, I have to go back. Anyways,
Yeah, in any event.
equipment and aspects. I'm sorry, I interrupted you with cool
missile
stuff.
tanks, super missiles. Super missiles are interesting because they're crazy powerful, which is always fun. You get to make certain combat things a little bit obviated, like, oh, I have a clear shot to this underbelly of the Alpha Metroid. Bang, bang! You're dead, son. Just, it's cool to feel that powerful. But the really fun pieces of gear that Samus gets are the things that let you do more stuff and go new places.
Like our
The high jump boots are super awesome. The space jump is even better. The morph ball is super cool because it lets you go new places. The speed booster is super cool because it opens up new avenues. It's all about what new things, what new areas can I unlock? That's where the fun part of new gear for Samus is. But in terms of what kind of stories you need to tell, gear upgrades are going to have to add new factors to the story at hand. So it doesn't necessarily have to change what Samus's upgrades are, but it does change either their
I can turn this
significance.
on. Okay.
It changes their significance and how they need to be modeled in the story. So, missile upgrades. Oh, it broke. I think you can you shoot it from that side? Or do you have to go to the other side of the tunnel?
No, I can do this. So,
Super missile.
it can't go. It can't go through the crystal, but I can.
You can super missile from the bottom.
Right, because there's enough. There's enough concussive force on my super missile that it still manages to break.
That is hilarious.
That's actually also a really cool way to do this sort of thing.
Yeah.
But no, one of the things you could. So Samus's charge beam is also really cool, but I wouldn't necessarily make that be an equipment or even a stunt.
Yeah.
I think the best way to model her charge beam is due to the fact that it required.
Well, it requires time. So if you're in the middle of a conflict where you would need to use the charge beam,
That's a create
create an advantage is one of the action types in Fate, and you would simply.
Okay.
Welcome to overcomplicating everything at ETA Gaming.
It's what we do best.
Save
Oh,
point.
thank God, save point. Oh.
So yeah, you'd roll a create an advantage action on yourself to represent the fact that you're building up energy, and then that would create a charged up aspect on Samus. And then the next turn, you'd invoke that aspect with some free invocations, likely, because you successfully created that aspect on yourself, to get yourself bonuses on the roll that you're about to... the next shoot roll that you make. Oh, the floor is lava. The floor is lava.
Lava floor means nothing to me if I can stand up here and not hit him.
But yeah, you create the charged aspect on yourself, you get some free invokes on it, and then you spend all those free invokes on the next shoot you make, and that's your charge beam. It's super simple, and it's just there for you all the time. If you want to make it easier, you could have a stunt that makes it...
like a quick charge.
Yeah, like a quick charge. Just you can, once per scene, declare I have charged already up there, and
right,
blam.
Because most players I know in Metroid...
You run around with the charge beam constantly going.
Because, I screw attack, and...
You could power up the charge beam and say, instead of getting a +2 when I invoke the roll, I get a +3, or something like that. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways you could handle it.
They hate me.
They do. Why do they hate you?
Well, because these things slow your jump and thus result in this kind of bullshit. But I was gonna... Okay, I thought they were gonna make me fight the Metroid in there.
Oh.
But they apparently don't hate me. No, they still hate me.
They're gonna make you fight him in here. Is it just me, or is he shorter than the other ones? Like, look like there's half of him.
I think this one is traveling with his legs compacted more often.
No, I thought there was... Oh, he's got more hit points.
No, I missed with one of them. It automatically switches to your regular missiles.
Oh, okay.
I only came in here with 2 supers.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah, I hate those things. There's really... And I have nothing that can hurt them right now.
Oh, they can be hurt.
Much later on.
Oh, well.
There are... Okay, so this is not one of the rooms that allows additional... Fucking hell. So I have the energy tank, so I can... Okay, I can. So I can at least attempt to get over on this side. Yeah. Oh.
You can just soak the damage. You have the energy. Tank the damage.
I'm tanking it.
Ha ha! Huns, wordplay.
We do them here.
We do.
Deal with it. Oh, but I
We didn't say well.
Game. Ha ha ha. All right. So, check our map and see what we have to do.
All the things.
All of the things. I think I'm probably gonna have to go back up the corridor to that other side where the lava's
Yeah, because there's an unexplored area there.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Yeah.
So equipment, as you were saying in Fate, is a lot more about what is the new cool thing I can do.
Well, it's just a matter of how does it serve the story. And
Right.
if it can serve the story just by saying, I now have permission to do this cool thing, then all it really needs to be is another aspect you have.
Right, but I'm saying more in terms of like the +1 short sword that you normally get in like a regular D&D game.
That's not really
Narratively,
exciting.
you don't really need it.
True. I mean, there is an important distinction between a +1 short sword and a magic short sword, because the significance of the sword being magical is important. So a magic sword, yeah, that's great, that's cool, that's important to the story. A +1 short sword is not something that the story itself is particularly concerned with. That's neat.
Let's see. Do I have enough? Haha. Oh, damn. No, like, seriously. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
that looked like somewhere you could go.
Okay. Okay, there's just enough room.
Yeah!
I think I found a shortcut.
Sweet.
I totally found a shortcut that gets us to
Sweet.
where we need to go. Awesome.
Badass!
Hey!
We're so good at games!
Cool. We can actually advance some more. And the lava. Oh, hi. Hello.
I think you need the shine spark. Or those are just things that pop out.
Okay, I can at least hurt them. No, this is just a wall.
Thank God for the wave beam. Jeez.
Yeah, the wave beam is one of
What fever dream did those things come out of?
I don't. They're just the.
Ah!
They're the enemy that hides. That's like, it's just aggravating.
They're the ones who walk behind.
That totally looks like something. Whatever. I don't care enough. Like I said, we're not doing a completion run, so I don't need to go and get all this stuff. So if I pass something and it looks like it's going to be easy enough to get to, I will pick it up. Oh, save room. Hello, save room.
Save rooms are great.
Yep, if you can land on them. All right, folks. I think that's it for now. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Good night, everybody.
Subscribe, etc. I'm supposed to throw those out more often, aren't I?
Maybe.
Whatever. All right,
People are
we'll
already
see ya.
inundated with them.
Bye.
Okay.
That's
Good
a
night.
really cool post for Samus.
It is.
Just for the
Like, what?
I live it out like I'll never die. I lose my head in the starry skies. Can't change it down.